How often do you find yourself overwhelmed with the pressures of daily life? This question, though simple, carries a weight many of us grapple with. And the answer, for most, is far more often than we'd like. But what if there was a way to navigate life's storms with a serene heart and a tranquil mind? Enter the concept of inner peace. It's not just a phrase you see on inspirational posters or hear in yoga classes. Inner peace is a state of being, a calmness that allows you to manage stress, improve your quality of life, and find joy in everyday moments. It's about grounding yourself in the now, being kind to yourself, and finding balance. And the best part, it's within everyone's reach. Today, we will explore 5 simple techniques: deep breathing, engaging in mindfulness, finding gratitude, embracing nature, and practicing self-compassion. In the following minutes, you will discover 5 simple techniques to help you begin your journey towards inner peace. The first technique to discuss is deep breathing. This is a simple yet powerful technique that can be done anywhere, anytime. Its beauty lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. Let's dive into how to perform this exercise. First, find a comfortable seat. You could be sitting on a chair, on the floor, or even lying down. The key here is to ensure your back is straight and you're comfortable. Now close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel the air filling your lungs, your chest and belly rising. Hold this breath for a count of 3. Now, gently release the breath through your mouth, feeling your chest and belly fall. Hold the breath out for a count of 3. This is 1 cycle of deep breathing. Try to do at least 10 of these cycles to really feel the benefits. If 10 seems too much, start with 5. The key here is consistency and practice. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Deep breathing has the power to instantly calm your mind. It's all about focusing on the rhythm of your breath. This focus takes your mind off the worries and stresses of your life. Even if it's just for a moment, it's like hitting the reset button on your brain. Imagine your mind as a still pond. Every worry, every stress, every negative thought is like a stone thrown into the pond, causing ripples and disrupting the calm. Deep breathing is like smoothing out those ripples, returning the pond to its calm, peaceful state. It's important to remember that the effects of deep breathing are not just mental. They're physical too. Deep breathing can lower your heart rate, reduce your blood pressure, and relax your muscles. It's a holistic approach to finding inner peace. Deep breathing is more than just an exercise. It's a way of life. Incorporating this technique into your daily routine can help you lead a more peaceful, stress-free life. Deep breathing is an accessible and effective technique to instantly reduce stress and bring a sense of calm. The second technique is engaging in mindfulness. Mindfulness, in essence, is the art of being fully present, awake to life unfolding in front of us. It's about paying attention to our experiences in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. This might seem simple, but in our fast-paced world, it's easier said than done. We often find ourselves tangled in thoughts, lost in past memories, or anxious about the future. This mental time travel takes us away from the richness of now, the only moment we truly live in. But how do we practice mindfulness? How do we anchor ourselves in the present? Begin with your breath. It's always with you, a gentle, rhythmic reminder of life coursing through you. Next time you find your mind wandering, gently guide your attention back to your breath. Notice the cool air entering your nostrils, your chest rising and falling. This is mindfulness in action. You can also engage in mindfulness through daily activities, whether it's savoring your morning coffee, feeling the water on your skin during a shower, or simply paying attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground as you walk. By bringing your attention to these ordinary moments, you transform them into something extraordinary. Mindfulness can also be cultivated through formal practices such as mindfulness meditation. Just take a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. As you engage in mindfulness, remember it's not about achieving a state of eternal bliss or emptying your mind of thoughts. It's about noticing, about being fully engaged in whatever you're experiencing right now, be it pleasant or unpleasant. Mindfulness, like any other skill, requires practice. You might not get it right the first time, and that's okay. The goal is to keep bringing your attention back gently and without judgment. Mindfulness has the power to transform our relationship with our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. It invites us to step back, to observe, to see things as they are, without the filters of our biases and judgments. Practicing mindfulness helps us to live in the present moment, reducing anxiety about the past or future. The third technique is finding gratitude. Imagine a world where we all take a moment to appreciate the good in our lives. It's a simple yet profound shift that can transform our day, our outlook, and indeed our lives. Gratitude is not about ignoring or glossing over the challenges we face. Instead, it's about recognizing the good that exists amidst the struggles. It's about acknowledging the positive aspects of our lives that we often take for granted. It's about pausing to appreciate the beauty of a sunset, the warmth of a friendly conversation, or the comfort of a home-cooked meal. Cultivating gratitude begins with awareness. It's about taking a step back from our busy lives to be present in the moment and truly see the blessings around us. It's about making it a habit to acknowledge these blessings, no matter how big or small they might be. One practical way to nurture gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. By regularly jotting down these moments of appreciation, you're training your mind to focus on the good. Over time, this practice can shift your perspective, helping you to see the world through a lens of gratitude. Remember, gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. It's a conscious decision we make to appreciate the good in our lives. And as we cultivate this practice, we'll find that it significantly improves our mood and perspective on life. The 4th technique is embracing nature. As we move through our busy lives, it's easy to forget the power and peace that nature can provide. Nature, in its purest form, is a haven of tranquility, a place where the mind can wander freely, without the constraints of city walls or screens. When we immerse ourselves in nature, we allow ourselves to be enveloped by its calming presence. The rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the gentle whisper of the wind, these are all sounds that can soothe our minds and reduce stress. It's as if nature has its own language, one that speaks directly to our souls, offering us a sense of peace that is often hard to find in our daily lives. But how can we incorporate nature into our everyday routine? It's simpler than you might think. Try taking a walk in a local park during your lunch break, or even just sitting in your backyard for a few minutes each day. Let the sun warm your skin, let the breeze play with your hair, let the sounds of nature fill your ears. This is not just about physical exercise, it's about mental rejuvenation. And remember, it's not about how much time you spend, but rather how you spend that time. Even a few minutes in nature can help to reset your mind and renew your spirit. Embracing nature can provide a refreshing break from the stresses of daily life and help us to reconnect with ourselves. The final technique is practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion, in essence, is treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and acceptance that we would offer to a good friend. It's a recognition of our own human frailty and an acknowledgement that we all make mistakes. We all have weaknesses, and we all face challenges. In this recognition, we foster an environment of self-acceptance and self-love. So, how can we practice self-compassion? It's a journey that begins with self-awareness. We need to recognize and acknowledge our feelings, our struggles, our failures, and our fears. This isn't about wallowing in self-pity, but rather about understanding our emotions and experiences without judgment or self-criticism. The next step is self-kindness. This involves being gentle with ourselves when we're suffering or facing personal failings. It's about replacing self-criticism with supportive self-talk. Instead of berating ourselves for our mistakes, we can remind ourselves that everyone stumbles, everyone has bad days, and it's okay to be imperfect. Another key aspect of self-compassion is recognizing our common humanity. This is the understanding that we are not alone in our struggles. Everyone experiences pain, everyone faces challenges, and everyone makes mistakes. By recognizing this, we can feel more connected to others, which can help to alleviate feelings of isolation or separateness. Lastly, practicing mindfulness is integral to self-compassion. Mindfulness allows us to be present in the moment, to acknowledge our feelings and experiences without judgment or resistance. This can help us to better understand our emotions and to respond to them in a more compassionate and understanding way. Practicing self-compassion isn't always easy. It takes time and patience. It requires a willingness to let go of self-judgment and criticism, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Self-compassion can lead to increased self-esteem, improved mental well-being, and a greater sense of peace and contentment. Practicing self-compassion can help us to accept ourselves as we are and to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. These are the 5 simple techniques to help you begin your journey towards inner peace. We've explored the calming power of deep breathing, the present-focused practice of mindfulness, and the joyous act of finding gratitude. We've also delved into the serene embrace of nature and the healing touch of self-compassion. Each of these techniques brings us a step closer to the tranquility that lies within us. The benefits of these practices are profound. They can ease stress, foster gratitude, cultivate mindfulness, connect us with the natural world, and nurture self-love. Like any skill, their effectiveness increases with practice. So make them a part of your daily routine. Let them guide you on your path to inner peace. Remember, the journey towards inner peace is a personal one. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Inner peace begins with you.